Welcome back, everyone. It's racewalk time. We have another great week of results from last week's 17 meets to work our way through. We'll drop highlight clips in where we have them, along with images. All races are 1,500 meters unless otherwise noted. We've got 7 additions to the national performance lists, including 2 US #1 performances, which we'll highlight along the way. On January 8th, at the Section 8 Conference 5 Championships, we have Louisa Ludmar of North Shore winning an 8:35.56 and leading a 1-3 sweep from her North Shore teammates. On January 10th, the Section 8 Conference 6 Championships, we have Julia Wang of Cold Spring Harbor taking the win in 8:21.30. And then on the 11th, at the Section 8 Conference 1 Champs, Carly Brophy of Massapequa won in 8:34.30, and Massapequa swept places 1 through 3. The MCPSAC Division 3 meet on the 11th was won by Desi Dubois of Brockport in 7:35.25. And then moving out of New York to the Virginia Showcase, one of the largest invitationals in the country, in Virginia Beach, they had a mile race for both girls and boys. In the girls' race, there were 7 athletes led by Paige Askew of Reagan in 10:41.46, and she won by about a step over her teammate Charlotte Miller in 10:41.61. Moving over to the boys, there were 12 athletes. Matt Brow of the Potomac School won in 8:09.49, about a step or two ahead of Jackson Foster of Urbana in 8:09.93. In going back up to New York, we have the OCIAA Developmental meet, which was taken by Veronica Wolnicki of Monroe Woodbury in 8:09.59. And then the Suffern Invitational by Brenda Martinez of Suffern in 9:59.90. The MCPSAC Division 2 meet was won by Bella Metler of Churchville, Chile in 10:11.33. And then the MCPSAC Division 1 meet was won by Jessica Sweet of Rush Henrietta in 7:47.47, which moves her into the US #15 slot at 1,500 meters. On to the 13th of January, we have the Zeitler Relays, which is a large event contested for all the schools in Suffolk County in New York. And they had 5 different heats. In no particular order, the winners of those heats were Camilla Garcia of West Babylon in 7:27.65, which is the US #7. Olivia Gerena of Sayville in 7:48.48, which is the US #16. Summer Familio of Comac in 7:50.91, the US #18. Juliana Watawa of Sachem East, 7:55.24, and Juliana Primavera of Bayport Blue Point in 8:24.56. Going up to upstate New York for the Quinney Invitational, we also had both boys and girls walking there. And there were 2 heats for the boys. The first one was won by Brock Porter of Bainbridge Guilford in 9:05.09. And the second one was Isaac Hendrickson of Watkins Glen in 9:17.02. The girls had 3 different heats. Madison Tuttle of Watkins Glen won in 7:34.64, and Claire Sullivan of Bainbridge Guilford took hers in 9:02.94, followed by Taylor Degnan of Elmira in 9:44.17 for the 3rd heat. At the Wayne Finger Lakes League meet, Charlie Dickinson of Harley Allendale won her heat in 8:45.62.
On the track right now is the girls' 1,500-meter race walk. Boys in the 600-meter run. They want
The OCIAA Developmental meet on the 13th was won by Tasia Moki of Red Hook in 8:48.60. And then we get to move up to Maine, where their Southern Maine AA meet was at the mile distance was won by Rowan McDonald of Bonnie Eagle in 7:20.99, which makes him the US #1 at that distance. And last but not least, we have meets on January 14th, led off by the Staten Island Varsity Championship. Gia Antonello of Tottenville took the win in 10:01.22. Two USATF meets followed that up, with USATF Niagara's 1 mile meet, which was won by Taylor Nugent of Sweet Home in 7:49.20, which has her as the US #1 at the mile. And Madison Tuttle of Watkins Glen was the second high school athlete in 8:16.71, which makes her the US #2. Moving over to the USATF New England indoor meet. For the girls, Maya Boyington won that race in 8:22.41, and she's now the US #3 at the mile. And the boys was won by Phineas Scherer of the Levitt area team in 8:43.55. That's all we have for today. Thank you very much. We appreciate you guys following us and subscribing to our channel. Please share our videos where you can, and we'll see you all again soon.